Hello. It's been a little bit. I say that every time, don't I? I just thought it would be nice to sit down, update you all about what's happening for those interested. So this is just going to be a little chat, little conversation, nothing special. So sit back, relax. I'm talking to this little microphone here. I have some stuff I want to talk about. I am in a theatre room here. This is my parents' house, and they've got a nice little mini theatre room here going on. So they've got some recliner chairs. It's just a nice place to sit down and talk. So first thing I wanted to talk about was the app. The app's going really, really well. We were all just talking about the other day how it's been almost a year since 𝗨𝗧 since the idea was birthed, and we all remember when we had 8 beta testers on the app. I can very happily and excitedly say that we have over 300 now, which is amazing. We sent out a Reddit post the other day, which took off, and we now have a really, really good solid base, lots of people using it, great suggestions, good feedback, reports on everything. It's going really, really well. This is what it currently looks like. This may look different to what you've seen before. I'm not going to go through a run through. This is just rough. This is just me playing around with it in the app. We did a full redesign, and it's coming along really well. We're really, really happy with it. Everyone that's using it says they're happy with it. Obviously, features and stuff they're suggesting, which we want to do. So, all in all, it's good. We're about to begin development on the web app, which we are very, very excited for, because that'll allow some Android users hopefully to get on and start playing around with the platform too. So we're in the early stages of that, and we're now trying to mold that into place, get the mock-ups ready to go so that we can build the platform and hopefully get it out by the end of the year. And so as far as the apps are concerned, that's kind of it. We are also talking about Android and making that a reality, hopefully within the next year. I don't want it to be that long, but it might be. Sorry if you hear some scuffles and some door bangs. That's just my parents. I think they just got home. And so what I want to talk about now is a bit about nossaflex as an idea and as like a company, instead of just the apps that we're trying to make. Obviously, we're really the reason it was created was for the apps and the naming system and stuff. But I mean, we're photographers, we're creative people, and I think we can look past that. I think we can get further. I think we can branch out into different areas. I mean, I myself am a filmmaker. That's where I started. I studied film. I've been an editor for TV, an editor for I've edited television commercials and stuff. And my mind sometimes thinks about films as well as photography, as well as design and a bunch of other stuff. Diego and Don, they're both super into programming, but also photography, so they've got their own little personal projects that they're working on as well. Maddie, she is a musician. She studied music formally. She's got a Bachelor of Music, and so she's got her own little ideas going. We want to kind of make nossaflex a little creative space, a little creative hub, not just for ourselves, but also for creatives around the world. We'd love to be able to do short interviews with people, just, not even people of name. I mean, just creative people like you and me that don't have a name. Why are you creative? What is it that makes you want to do that? And questions like that, just with normal people, they get me excited, because I think that everyone does it for a reason, and I love finding out why. As well as that, we'd like to involve the community in taking photos, not just for the sake of it, but, for being able to write an article using user-submitted photos, hopefully being able to eventually pay users to use their photos, because that's what that's what a company would allow us to do. I mean, we technically are a company. We aren't earning any money yet. But, you know, we've all thought about it, and working on 𝗨𝗡lex full time, if the cash flow enabled that, would mean we'd be able to do all these creative endeavors, which we do want to do. I don't think any of us are really interested in making millions of dollars because, well, for personal benefit, that kind of, you get to a point and you don't need any more. I'd love to make millions of dollars for the company so that we could spread that around. And obviously I'm talking in fairyland here because millions of dollars is not easy to come by. But, you know, baby steps at a time. I think if we can start earning some revenue from something, then it would give us an opportunity to branch out into different creative areas. So I'd like nossaflex to evolve more into not just a web app, but more be an idea, more be a hub, be a place, be a, yeah, like I said, be an idea. It's on the tip of my tongue, a space. Anyway, just thought I would share my thoughts for one of the 10 people that might be interested. Future videos on this channel. I do have another one that I am formulating at the moment. COVID lockdown has just kind of lifted here in Melbourne, Victoria, so I'm able to get out. And I want to get out and make some more videos. I've kind of been stuck inside a bit. Last couple of videos I've made have just been in my little office area. And although you can get creative in a little space, I want to get out and shoot some more. So the next video that I'm going to make is going to be about how framing and presenting your photos are, I think, just as important as, you know, the photography itself. I mean, we all are on Instagram, maybe not all of us, but you may have seen on Instagram, you can either post the full photo. A lot of people do like a shrunken down white square around it. Some people do a black border. All of those aspects, I believe, really influence how people think and interact with your photography. And so I'd like to make a video just on how presentation is really important in sharing your photographs. So that's going to be the next video from me. I know Diego also wants to make a video. He lives in the USA, so he doesn't live in Melbourne. But I think he's keen to make a video, and I'm interested to see what he comes up with. But as far as future and consistency, I really don't know. Videos that I typically tend to like to make take a little bit of time, a little bit of effort, a little bit of brain power to come up with an idea with a start, middle, end. I'm not saying other YouTubers don't have that or whatever. I'm just trying to, you know, fulfill my creative needs in the videos that I make. So I'm not really sure exactly what I'd like to do. So if you feel like commenting, please let me know. I'd be interested to hear. But on that, in general, I don't really like social media. I don't know if that's like a trend or like cancel social media culture, but YouTube's good. I think it is a really good platform, and I think everyone that is on YouTube needs to learn how to cultivate the audience that they want. Well, the audience that they need, not the audience they want, I should say. Because I feel like there's so many people making the same kind of stuff that just doesn't have personality, it doesn't have soul, doesn't have individuality. And I feel like there's a lot of just trying to grab your attention still. And it's been on the platform since almost it started. And I feel a little bit icky about it still. So if I do make videos, you know, or if nossaflex makes videos, they're going to hopefully have some individuality in them. And whether they be consistent or not, I'm not sure. But YouTube, I don't mind using because I do learn a lot from the platform. But stuff like Facebook, right now, I'm just using that for marketplace, really. Looking at cameras, communication between me and my friends. We've got Facebook groups that we chat with. My local gym has a Facebook page where they connect with all the users, with all the clients from the gym. Then the only reasons I kind of have it I do want to move away from Facebook at some point in the future. I don't know when, but I know that it's going to come. I want it to come. I want to get rid of it, as well as Instagram. You know, we've got a nossaflex Instagram. I don't know about Instagram as a social platform for sharing photos. I think it is really good to get inspiration from, but I don't know. I just kind of feel like I'm doing the same thing as everyone else. Got to get on the hashtags. Got to write a little thing. Got to be within the Instagram's aspect ratios. And I know that there's stuff like Flickr, which doesn't have those limitations. You can upload full res, but even so, I feel like I'm sharing because I have to share. I've got to have a profile for the company. And I think Don and Diego have different ideas, so this isn't a representation of nossaflex in general. This is just me. But Instagram, I don't really vibe with as much anymore. I still do feel like it's a grab for attention, and more so than YouTube. It is real like, hey, look at me, look at what I'm doing. And then also it does that in a nonchalant kind of way, like, hey, just might delete later, or just like pair of eyeballs as the description, and some like photo that's, I don't know, it's just, social media is really weird. I don't think I like it as much as I thought I did anymore, and I'd like to move away from it at some point in the future. I don't mind having a website, because that's like a really personalized space that can be for us. Even for myself, I think I'd like to make a website just for me to have a photography portfolio of the stuff that I'm really interested in and the stuff that I like that I shoot, for the pure purpose of when someone says, where can I find your photos? Yeah, hey, you can look here. Because, you know, people don't need to be updated the second they see your photos. Why not have a collection ready to go when you do show them? I don't know. I'm just kind of rambling at the moment. Maybe this is connecting with someone, maybe it's not. Either way, they were the things I had to talk about. And I don't really have anything else as an update other than we are working on the app. We do want to get it released by the end of this year, and we are looking to be on track with that. We do want to release it with the web app. I can't 100% confirm whether that will also be released at the same time. We'd love it to be. If it's not, it'll come soon after. Android is being worked on and talked about. But I'm not sure how many people are watching this that are actually using the app or are subscribed for the YouTube videos or anything. Either way, I just wanted this to be a chill chat and update. Something you could probably listen to in the background. Don't really need to watch me sit here and talk on a reclining chair. Thanks for watching. Hopefully the next video that's posted will be mine. Not sure when, maybe a week or two. Depends when I can really, honestly, be bothered to get onto it, just because I know it's going to take a little bit to finesse and get right. But I appreciate the 40 or 50 subscribers that we've got. That's super, super cool. Onwards and upwards from here. Thank you.